ain't gonna lie to you. This is probably take number 4. Ain't nothing been going right. But what's good, YouTube? It's your boy TDH GAINZ, bringing you probably the first video on the channel. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. The channel is gonna be all about genuine transparency. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna keep it raw and regular. I know a lot of people get so caught up on the scientific aspects of everything, but I'm gonna dumb it down for everybody, so that way you can, really understand what I'm trying to say, and not be like, okay, what's this, what's that? I'm gonna break it down for a level, or from a level that your average Joe, your average gym bro can understand, because we don't need all this scientific terminology. But if you want that, there's always Jeff Nippert, there's always Mike Israel, there's always there, more plates, more, you already know. But and Thomas Delore, and all those big time mainstream fitness influencers. But I'm gonna keep it real, clean cut, and raw. So basically, what we're gonna talk about in this video is a couple of supplements that really do work. And I'm not saying debatable. I'm not saying, I will say this. And disclaimer, like, none of this is, me hyping up anybody or any supplement company. I'm not endorsed by nobody. This is no kind of medical advice of any sorts. But basically, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I'm going to let you know about some stuff that I've used before. And that's worked for me. And I really have received significant results. Like, not just a little bit, but I've received size, mass, muscle mass, not just fat mass. Of course, anytime you gain weight or gain size, there's going to be fat involved with it, because part of what really makes something work is your diet. The food is important, as well as water and staying hydrated. But first thing we're going to talk about is creatine. I know this horse has been beat up, mollywopped, de-hooved, shot. Like, this horse has been pulled apart. What's that one little torture they used to use on horses, where you start pulling them from all off? I know they used to use them on people too, but I mean, I'm tripping. They ain't do it to the horse. They got a horse on each end of the person, and they pulling all the limbs. And yeah. Except we doing this to a horse. The horse has been eviscerated. There we go. That's the word. But basically, creatine works. A lot of people don't realize, and why they don't receive results from creatine, is they don't take enough of it, or they either don't properly take it. And what I mean by properly take it is you have to have an excessive amount of water intake. And what I mean by excessive is more than you would normally drink. I would say right now I have to literally down 5 to 6 bottles of water just to have a decent effect. And that's not included if I'm doing anything physical, or if it's a gym day or not. Take your 5 grams of creatine every day, stay hydrated, and keep training. And this will exponentially increase your growth. And I know I'm spitting. I don't know what's going on, but this will exponentially increase your muscle size and your muscle gains. Because, what I would do first, see how much you can get just off of training for, 2-3 weeks. And then after that 3rd week, implement this in with your training. And I guarantee you will see size increase, muscle hardness increase. And people, it is a water weight, of course. But what's 70% of the body made out of? Water. So why would you not want more water into your muscles? That's just how I look at it. Unless you're going for you gotta get shredded for like a bodybuilder show. You're like 12 weeks out or 8 weeks out or something like that. Why would you not want more size? And size usually equals strength. And my one thing I will say I've noticed about being on creatine is my energy levels are up. They're elevated. Size increase. And my strength actually goes up. I'm able to push out an extra rep or two, which makes a hell of a difference if you really weight training, really serious about your volume and serious about increasing the weight that you can lift. So it's nothing but pros. The only downside I can even think of is if you do take too much, you will be pissing like a racehorse. I already have to pee all the time. So if you have too much creatine, you will be peeing like crazy. As well as, you might having some slight kidney discomfort. But usually that's if you already taking something that's going to affect, your kidneys, or you ain't getting enough water intake. So you might experience some UTI-like stuff. But, all of that is minor in comparison to the benefits that you will get, especially if you take it properly. Supplement number 2 that I've been taking that's gotten me to the level that I'm at right now. Like I said, I'm not I don't have the best, the best physique out there. I'm basically training for strength, to be honest with you. But what has really put a lot of size on me and has really benefited me, especially in my busy day-to-day life, I only work out maybe 3 times a week. If I went full-blown gym head like I want to, I'll up it to 5. To be real, I believe in rest days, so I would definitely work out 5 days a week. But it ain't gonna work out with my crazy schedule. But with that being said, second supplement is called HMB. Now you can break it down, you can look it up, you can decipher the whole scientific breakdown of this supplement. But what I will tell you, what this has done for me, is it helps me retain my muscles. So let's say I go 2 weeks without hitting the gym. Let's just hypothetically speaking. This helps you retain the muscle growth that you have. We all know if you don't use your muscles deteriorate over a certain amount of time. And it's different, based on a person, based on the food they eat, based on stress levels, based on a lot of factors. But at the end of the day, the short of it is you lose muscle over time. So what this does, it helps retain the muscle mass on your body. And it also helps with your overall body composition, which is probably benefit number 1, to be real with you. When I started taking this, especially when I mix it with creatine, because it amplifies the effect of both, I've noticed my overall body composition, changing. Like I'll have more lean muscle mass. I'm starting to see my abs poke out more. Even though I'm eating in, I'm not eating in a calorie deficit, I'm still seeing my body lean out. So just imagine if I was in a caloric deficit and I was, eating 1,800 calories, 2,000 calories or something like that, instead of I'm probably averaging, I don't really count them, I'm probably averaging anywhere from 2,500 to 3,000 a day, to be real, because I'm just eating whatever. As long as I get my protein intake, I'm just, I'm not worried about trying to cut at the moment. But I'm still seeing my body composition change, even despite that, which is crazy to me. So it lets me know this is really working. And not only that, but my strength has increased drastically. Now, you're not going to see effects immediately. With a lot of this stuff, you will have to wait a few weeks before you really start seeing significant results. And that's why a lot of people get discouraged. They say, hey, this doesn't work. Hey, this, that and the other. Is because you're not taking it consistently enough. And really, by the 3rd week, if you've been doing it every day, alongside training, alongside keeping your stress levels down, alongside eating, because you gotta eat, you gotta fuel the muscles. these work damn good. And like I said, people get caught up on saying stuff doesn't work because they don't do it right. Just because it didn't work for you doesn't mean it don't work. It's because you either did something wrong or you're just not responding to it for whatever reason. But something is going on. It might just be variable results. It might be something that's really minuscule, and to the next person is almost as good as, the weakest steroid out there. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but just saying, some people have very good results, and I'm not comparing this to steroids, and I'm not saying you're gonna wake up jacked in 2 months or 3 months, but over time, this will definitely help supplement your muscle gains and your muscle growth. These are 2 supplements that I stand by. I'm gonna try some other stuff, here soon, but as of now, these are the 2 main ingredients that I use in my natural status, bodybuilding and weightlifting. I guess my physique is more of a power lifter. I plan on going after my state record for my weight class. My weight ranges from right now from 225 to 240. I'm up and down. That's a big range, but I plan on going for a 465 pound bench press, because that's the record for the 125 kg weight class. I think the 110, one of the 2, and then the weight class below that, it's like 429, I believe, but don't quote me on that. But right now, I'm in the mid 3s, so I'm working on trying to, build my strength up there. But yeah, like I said, I'm really just trying to be transparent, real, and genuine on this channel. I will have some information about, weight loss, about bulking, about other supplements that I have tried or are currently taking. Right now, that's my main 2. I do take a couple other things, but you have to wait and find out in the next couple of videos. But this has been your boy GAINZ. If you do mess with this channel, I can't say the word I want to say because I might get demonetized, even though I ain't monetized yet. But once this channel does become monetized, it might kind of mess the ads up for me. So, I gotta keep it real. But definitely hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment down in the comment section. Let me know what's up. Let me know what your current fitness goals are. What hurdles you have to jump over, what obstacles you currently have. Just let me know. Like, I'm one of those influencers. No matter how big I get, I'm going to comment, I'm going to respond, I'm going to have a full-on conversation, and if I do get to 1 million, then you know what? I'm going to have to pick and choose, but I'm going to heart every single one of them things, you feel me? But yeah, it's been your boy GAINZ. We out.